The invitation. The galaxy had long been a place of competition, a vast stage where the most advanced civilizations tested their strength, intelligence, and will in the prestigious Galactic Games. For centuries, the universe had marveled at the feats of various species, from the mysterious Shikari who could manipulate time, to the fierce Clithar whose strength could shatter planets. The Games were an event unlike any other, where the finest species gathered to display their prowess in a series of grueling trials that pushed the limits of their abilities. But there was one species that had been conspicuously absent from the Games for centuries: humanity. For reasons unknown, humans were banned from participation, with only whispers about the banishment circulating throughout the galaxy. Some speculated that Earth's primitive nature was the cause, while others believed it was due to an event lost to time. Humanity's absence was never questioned. It was simply accepted as a fact of the cosmos, that is, until one fateful day. It began with an unexpected transmission. The Galactic Council, the governing body of the most advanced races, sent a message to Earth. The message was an invitation to participate in the next Galactic Games. The message was clear. We seek your presence, for the Games are incomplete without you. You have been chosen. The people of Earth were shocked. The ban was lifted and humanity was given a chance to prove itself. But the question that echoed in the minds of every leader and scientist was the same. Why? Now, what had changed? Maya Jensen, an exoarchaeologist who had spent years unraveling the mysteries of the universe, was chosen to represent Earth. Her mission was not only to participate in the Games, but also to uncover the truth behind humanity's long-standing exclusion. Why had they been banned, and who had made the decision? As Maya prepared for the journey to the Galactic Games, she couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to this invitation than met the eye. Something was hidden beneath the surface, something dark and ancient. The Games begin. Maya arrived at the Galactic Games, a sprawling arena located on a massive artificial moon at the center of the galaxy. The Games were set in a vast, otherworldly environment, alien landscapes filled with floating islands, glowing energy fields, and strange, impossible creatures. The galaxy's finest beings were already there, preparing for the trials that awaited them. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation, but there was an undercurrent of tension. Humans were viewed as an enigma by most of the other species, primitive, unpredictable, and often dismissed as unworthy of the Games. The sight of Earth's first representative entering the arena caused murmurs among the spectators, many of whom were unsure whether humanity could even survive the challenges, let alone win. The first event of the Games was a series of trials designed to test physical strength, intelligence, and adaptability. Maya was up against the Shikari, a race that could manipulate time itself, and the Clithar, whose brute strength could tear apart mountains. The odds were stacked against her, and even the other human competitors were skeptical of her chances. But as the Games began, Maya's strategy became clear. She wasn't just relying on her physical abilities or intelligence. She was using her unique human trait, resilience. Humanity's capacity for persistence, for overcoming insurmountable odds, was unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen. Maya pushed through every challenge with unwavering determination, refusing to give up even when it seemed like certain defeat. She outsmarted the Shikari in the time manipulation challenge, dodged the Clithar's attacks in the strength test, and found ways to adapt in situations where the other competitors faltered. As Maya progressed through the trials, the other species began to take notice. The Clithar, known for their arrogance, were visibly frustrated by her resilience. The Shikari, whose ability to manipulate time should have given them an unbeatable advantage, found themselves outwitted at every turn. But no one knew the truth. Maya wasn't just playing the game. She was unraveling a mystery that had haunted her since the moment she received the invitation. The hidden truth. As the competition grew fiercer, Maya's suspicions grew stronger. There was something about the Games that didn't sit right with her. She noticed that certain events were rigged, certain species were favored, and some competitors seemed to be getting inside information. It was as if someone, or something, was pulling the strings behind the scenes, ensuring that the games played out in a specific way. In the midst of the competition, Maya made an unlikely ally. Ozara, a member of the Ilarian species, known for their ability to read minds and emotions. Ozara had been watching Maya closely, sensing that there was more to her than the other competitors realized. After a few covert conversations, Ozara revealed a shocking truth. The Galactic Games had not always been a celebration of competition and strength. In the ancient past, the Games had been a means of controlling and suppressing species, including humanity. A long time ago, the Games had been used as a way to keep certain races from becoming too powerful, too independent. And humanity, it seemed, had once been a threat to the established order of the galaxy. Maya's mind raced as Ozara explained. The true reason humanity had been banned from the Games was not because they were unworthy, it was because they were too dangerous. The ancient races who formed the Galactic Council had feared the potential of humanity's ability to adapt, evolve, and overcome. They had seen it as a threat to their dominance, a force that could shatter the fragile peace they had worked so hard to build. The Council had banned humans to keep them in check, to ensure they could never rise to challenge the established order. The Games, once a symbol of pride and competition, had become a tool of control. But now, with humanity invited to the Games once again, the balance of power was shifting. The Council had miscalculated. Humanity was no longer a weak, isolated species. The time had come for them to reclaim their place in the galaxy. The reversal of fate. As Maya uncovered the truth, the final event of the Games approached, a battle royale unlike any other. The last remaining competitors, including Maya, were to fight in a grand arena, where the stakes were higher than ever. The winner would be granted unimaginable power and influence in the galaxy, but the real prize was far more significant than any of the competitors knew. In the final moments of the event, Maya's resolve was tested like never before. She faced off against the most powerful beings in the galaxy, including the Shikari and the Clithar. The arena was a whirlwind of energy blasts, time-manipulating tactics, and raw strength. But Maya wasn't fighting for the power, the glory, or even for victory. She was fighting for something far greater, the truth. With each strike, each clever maneuver, Maya began to expose the lies that had kept humanity oppressed. The other competitors grew increasingly agitated as Maya outwitted them, revealing the cracks in the system. The Games were no longer about proving superiority. They were about breaking free from the chains that had held humanity back for so long. In the final moments, Maya stood victorious, not because she was the strongest or the smartest, but because she had exposed the truth to the galaxy. The ancient powers that had kept humanity in check could no longer hide their secrets. The revelation Maya's victory sent shockwaves through the galaxy. The truth behind humanity's banishment from the Games was laid bare for all to see. The Council, once seen as the unassailable rulers of the galaxy, was now exposed as a group of ancient beings who had used their power to manipulate and control others. The galaxy's perception of humanity shifted overnight. As Maya returned to Earth, the world celebrated not just her victory in the Games, but the victory of truth over tyranny. The galaxy now knew that humanity was not a species to be feared or controlled. They were a species that could challenge the status quo, that could break free from the chains of oppression and rise to the top. But Maya knew that this was only the beginning. The Games had revealed a deeper truth. Humanity's potential had always been limitless. The galaxy now knew it, and it was time for humanity to take its rightful place among the stars. A new era in the aftermath of the Games, the galaxy began to change. The Council's grip on power loosened as more and more species began to question their authority. Humanity, now recognized as a force to be reckoned with, began to forge alliances with other oppressed races. The balance of power was shifting, and the once dominant civilizations now found themselves facing a new era, one in which humanity would no longer be pushed aside. Maya, now a symbol of resistance and strength, stood at the forefront of this new movement. She knew that the galaxy was vast, and there was still much to learn and explore. But she also knew that humanity had a place in the stars. No longer would they be seen as weak or unworthy. They had earned their place, and they would fight to keep it. The Galactic Games had shown the universe why humans had been banned. But now, the universe would learn why they were the ones who would shape its future.